The old west town of Virginia City, Montana sprang up in the 1860s when the largest gold deposit in the Rocky Mountains was discovered. Alder Gulch produced more than $100 million in gold. In its heyday, the area hosted more than 30,000 residents. Calamity Jane once lived there. But of course, along with the newfound riches came outlaws. Old West vigilante justice was the law of the land. As the gold ran out, so did the people. The population dwindled to 75. It was a ghost town. The jingling sound of a cowboy spurs and the clatter of wagon wheels became a distant memory. In 1944, Charles Bowie, whose family would go on to found General Mills, started lining up the town, building by building. He restored each one back to their original 1800s glory, furnishing the homes and businesses and restocking the stores. The mercantile still has over 300 unopened boxes of shoes. By the 1950s, Virginia City became a popular old West ghost town tourist attraction. In 2011, a dusty, one-of-a-kind gypsy fortune-telling machine was discovered sitting in a Virginia City shop. There have been offers up to $3 million for the machine, but the gypsy isn't for sale. Some people say she can still communicate with the pioneers and cowboys whose ghosts still roam the streets. I was curious, did Gypsy have any messages for me?
Gypsy grandma sees a woman in Maryland. She has the ears of a mouse. Her kitchen is filled with the flavors of bonanza. Now I see. She is making a delicious Monterey chicken. There is a fella in Greece named Greg. He seems to be obsessed with James Dean. There are big changes in his immediate future. Zelda of Nottingham cooked a feast for many of my favorite cowboys. Their stomachs were full and their faces were smiling. I predict there will be many more famous dinner guests around Zelda's table.
Flora, in Hungary, prepared a romantic dinner for two under the stars. Her cowboy tortillas were perfection. Gypsy Grandma sees a big happy family in her future.
I see Camilla in California. She really knows how to feed some hungry cowboys. Gypsy Grandma loves the beans. Exotic foods and exotic lands are in the future for Camilla. I see a woman in London with stars in her eyes. They call her Jenny, but silver screen suppers is her claim to fame. Those jalapenos really got Gypsy Grandma's motor running. I see a galaxy of stars in Jenny's skies.
Battenberg Belle is in London too. The Cowboys had a real hootenanny at her house. Gypsy Grandma sees lots of book sales in her future.
I hear the name Taryn, from far away in Australia. I'm tasting bourbon and rhinestones. Curious but yummy. I see fantastic adventures to exotic places for her soon. Angela from Bath is surrounded by tiny cowboys and cowgirls. They're very cute, and she cooked up an adorable cowboy party for them. Gypsy Grandma wants to taste everything. I see bright futures for them all. There's a Steel Town girl on a Saturday night, cooking for her life. Oh, I see now. It's Shinzarella in Baltimore. And she's making a spaghetti western dish that looks delicious. I see many cocktail and fancy canapé parties in her immediate future. Gypsy Grandma sees a place in New York named the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen. Oh my, Gypsy Grandma is starting to feel a little tipsy. Kelly and Paul are making some tasty drinks. Gypsy Grandma will have another please. There will be big breaks in showbiz within the year.